Hey, I am waiting to see if it comes up on my computer. Push my computer back a little bit. I think it was in the screen. That's not it. Come on, come on. I know I'm on my business page. Don't tell me I'm not. Let's just run over there real quick. I know it takes a little bit to catch up. Ho, ho, ho. How is everybody? Just in case I can't get it to pull up and I don't get to see you. At least I can go back and respond later. No. Okay, so let's look over here, see if we can find it. Hit refresh. It's coming. I know it is. Alright, so I'm running just a few minutes late. I was on a great team video or training. I see me. There we go. I'm all excited now. Okay, and I know I have it turned down. So, hey Penny. Hi Glenda. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. So we're gonna do actually 2 projects today, and I am literally in my office at my desk, and my phone doesn't get up as high as it does when I'm at the kitchen sink or at the kitchen counter. So we'll try this today. What we are doing, these are just simple little dollar store glass trivets is what I would call them. They called them cutting boards. Either way, I guess you can use it both ways. They've got just the little tiny knobs here on the bottom. They're textured on the top. So I'm going to show you something totally off the wall and backwards from what we would normally do. I'm going to I'm going to ink from the bottom side today. And we're going to ink backwards so that when this is up, right side up, hey Kim, so when it's right side up that you can see it correctly. There's a couple of things that wouldn't matter, but the wording's gonna matter, so that's where I'm gonna have to show you. And I'm very particular. I don't care what it is. If it's glass, porcelain, I like to clean it, and it's a personal preference. It is not a requirement by any means, but I like to clean it with just a little bit of alcohol or a microfiber towel, but I prefer alcohol just to get the residue off. Like I said, it's not a requirement. People think I'm nuts, what have you. It doesn't matter to me. So, since I am Busy Bee, since I do have, or I used to have, I haven't touched it in years, a blog or a group page that was Queen Bee, my Kingdom 4 truck. When I went on the truck, I hunted, and I tell you, my search was crazy. I had to find this transfer because this transfer is retired. I had to. You've got Queen Bee on here. You've got the honeycomb. I'm hoping they bring it back at some point, but I had to have it. I ended up with 2, and I paid way more on eBay for both of them than they ever cost originally, but I got them. So I'm excited about that. So I'm going to do 2 of these little glass trivet cutting boards, whatever you want to call them today. I think on this round one, I would like to put the bee and Queen Bee on it. So I need to cut these out. I'm going to need to borrow that. I need to make something for my hairdresser. It's grandfather was a beekeeper. Oh, that would be awesome. Well, Kimmy, I will let you have my other one if you want it for what I paid for it. I think it was a little bit above designer cost on eBay. But that way you can have it yourself if you want it. If not, no big deal. Yes, you can borrow mine. I will be more than happy to do that with you. All right, so because I'm going to go ahead and do the bee, I can do her correctly. And we're going to play with ink. After we play with ink, hey Mom, I am not going to keep you on here, but I will put it in the oven and bake this in the oven tonight. And then I will show you the finished product once it comes out of the oven. So let's go ahead and fuzz her, get her all ready to go. And let's put her down just a little. I'm gonna try and do everything upside down to me and right side up to you. We'll see how that works. All right. I don't know if she's straight or not. You know I'm cattywampus anyway. My ink selection is not near as great as my chalk selection is. Oh, she's crooked. So we are going to get creative with Miss Queenie. I do have gold, I believe. Shimmer gold. And I thought shimmer gold could go with the queen bee or the crown. I wonder if I could put the crown on her. Maybe not. We'll see. Other than that, I've got black that would be good on here. I have orange that would be good on here. So you guys help me decide what I need to do. Oh, and while you decide, I did not write on the back. So I need to put my bee on here. So, let's see, the gold, black for the bee and gold for the letters, wings and the shimmer gold. All right, so let's try this. We'll see how we do. And I've never opened them. The only ink I've ever used, and not because I haven't wanted to, just because I haven't taken the time to do it, and did not do it on the truck, which is still in the shop, by the way. That's why we are still home. But I have it inked on the truck. I will get around to doing that, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and stir the gold. Ooh, and it is gorgeous. Can you see this? Kimmy, you played with this today. It is beautiful. Wow. Okay. So, here we go. Wait a minute, am I doing it right? No, I'm not doing it right, am I? Holy cow, I totally went backwards what y'all said. All right, so we'll do her body in gold. And then we'll do her wings black. And you know what? I have been way too messy the last couple of days. So we're just going to switch to this sweet little guy. All right. That way I can get down in here. So, and my mind is blown. There was a training video that I totally got lost on. Kim cracked me up. She gets lost just like I do. We know each other well. But it was great info. I'm going to have to just watch it 1,000 times. I wasn't worried about leaving it, but it was one of those, every time she said something else, I just couldn't pull myself away yet. So, all right. Let's go ahead and rinse the gold off real quick. We'll do the wings in black. So, since I messed up, I used it today in the silver the other day. You did wonderful. I loved your projects today. What if I go ahead and just do the Queen Bee lettering in black and then the crown in gold, provided I could get that right. All right, do the wings. Go as swiftly as I can. There we go. I got a little bit of gold over here on this wing. Yep, I'm a hot mess tonight. Anybody else want to spend $5,000 fixing my truck? At least get it fixed. I don't mind spending the money. Just fix the darn thing. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this up and see how she does. Hey, Nikki. How are you, gorgeous? All right, there we go. Now, that is what it's going to look like through here. Yay, Glenda! Let me know how it is. All right, guys, you know what's funny? I can hear Mom's phone in the other room. It's cracking me up. I miss you too, baby girl. Hey, so guess what, Nikki? I'm here. We're not going anywhere yet. Truck is still in the shop. All right, so I've cut out Queen Bee and the crown. Let me just write on those real quick. And Nikki, you need to come train with me. If I turn it down, I won't hear you. What I'm doing right now, hun, the transfers come on a big sheet. And this one is the Humble and Kind with my Queen Bee. So I'm cutting the pieces off that I need, and I'm writing on the back to remember which piece goes to which backing. And then I'm going to peel these off and fuzz them. Oh, the first time I have to peel them off always bothers me. There we go. So I'm gonna fuzz them, especially with this glass. Hey, sister. And you fuzz it to reduce the adhesive so that it doesn't stick too hard to the glass. But with this one, I'm doing it backwards. So I want to also be sure it's not sticking too hard to my fingers. And I'm doing it backwards because this little trivet cutting board, whatever the dollar store want to call it, I want the image on the back side. Hey, Aunt Sue, I didn't see it, I'm sorry. But I need to read the words correctly. So the bee doesn't matter which way she goes. The crown doesn't matter which way she goes. But definitely Queen Bee does. So I need to make sure that that is fuzzed. And because I'm going to put the crown, ooh, where did that come from? Nobody I know here has black hair. I just need to decide. I think I want the crown on this side. So we're going to offset Queen Bee just a little bit. We're going to do that in the black lettering. And I've got to be sure I don't overlap anything at all because it's not dry and I don't want to smudge it. And I'm not so graceful, and my husband says I don't have finesse. Oh, and I might not. Oh, we'll see what I just did. That all started when I was shifting the truck and he was trying to sleep, and that didn't go so well for him. Does it look like I fuzzed it? Or, holy cow, let's look. No! It doesn't look too bad. I'm sorry if I do say so myself. So, I do want to do a little cleanup on that one wing, but I don't think it's too bad. Thumbs up, thank you. I should get painter's tape to hold it down next time. You are exactly right. My painter's tape is actually sitting right here beside me, laid out. Hi, what happened to my project from yesterday? I posted it in the comments section of yesterday's video. And it gave me fits. Aunt Sue, I'm telling you, I ended up taking it off there and redoing it a couple of times. Cambry says hi. Hey, Cammy Co. Beppy loves you. I swear it looks like one of the things out of the microwave. It does, doesn't it? It looks like the little hot plate. So, and Sue, you'll have to go see the finished project. But yeah, it drove me nuts. Absolutely drove me nuts. I took it off before we went to church because I messed it up totally when I was getting the hot phone down. Never had my phone ever gotten so hot. I've always put it in the same place when doing it there at the kitchen counter, and it was horrible. And so I then ended up messing it up. So I took it off, got ready for church, went to church, came home when we finally got home, and jumped right on it, did it again, messed it up. It was not a good moment for the project. So I finally got it redone this morning and posted it in the comments section. So you can see it there. All right, so, oh no, don't touch it, don't touch it. Oh, a little more. Let's get the little spatula. All I have to do is spread around what's on here. So, I think I want to make some t-shirts real quick before we get the truck out of the shop and end up going anywhere. Oh, it's supposed to be that way. Okay, perfect. Now I gotta catch up. Where's your what, sis? Your trivet? I tell you what, go to the Dollar Tree, it was $1. Bring it over here and you can play with it. Thank you. More than a couple of times? Probably. You love it? Oh, thank goodness. I'm telling you, it gave me fits. All right, so what do you think through the front side? Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna set it aside and let it kind of dry. And we'll go ahead and do the square. And on here, I think I just want to do, okay, so help me decide. Do I want to do Hive Rules with the honeycomb or Humble and Kind? Perfect to you. Thank you, Penny. Hey, Penny, you need to host a party. I'll come to your house. Or if you want to get away from your man, grab your sister and your mom, come out here. Oh, I need to move it over just a little so you can see it. Humble and kind, humble and kind, humble and kind. Perfect. And I get to do it backwards. All right, I have never marbled ink, and you know I like to marble or hot mess everything. What do you think about the black and gold marbled on here? Penny, you grab Edith and I'm trying to think, is it Diane? Diana, if she wants to come, grab Mom. Y'all come to my house. I will make you snacks. Edith is in Weatherford, right? I'm not too far from her. All right, let's write humble and kind on here. I still hear my honey out there mowing. All right, so let's fuzz this and grab my painter's tape this time. I don't know what is on my towel. All right, so lay down, lay down. I'm not gonna worry about that little bitty fuzz right there. I'll do my best to center it up, but you know I'm a cattywampus girl. All right, so let's see if I can get it taped down. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. I'm into the K. So let's do it again. We need to get invites ready for my party. Yes, ma'am, we do. I thought about that today. I'm gonna set it up tonight and launch it for first thing in the morning. Is that okay? and then you can go in and tag whoever you want to come to it. All right, stretch it out, make sure I've got it stretched, and then let's see. And you know what I didn't do? I broke my rule. Oh boy. I did not use the alcohol swab on it like I like to do. Great, Glenda. As soon as I get done here, I'll pop these in the oven and then I'll come back to my computer and get the event done. I'll screenshot it and send it to you to be sure you like it before I make it hot and live or whatever. So let me see. I'm trying to figure out which way I need to go. I need to go this way. You think it's centered? And I kind of like the way it looks through the texture. I'm really glad I decided to do it this way. All right, so, and we're gonna marble it. Look at the likes. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to drop this on here and we're just going to figure out my experiment. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to hold it down to shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Kimmy, you might need to come train me tonight. Let's put a little painter's tape on this side. That should help. Hey, V. How are you doing, honey? Is it snowing there? Okay, there's that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was not flat and it was bubbling, which is just gonna make a hot mess even worse. So thank you for sharing, and I did not repeat that today yet, have I? All right, so I currently have a couple of specials going on. Biggest one, we are over 100 likes on the business page. So with this 10-day challenge I've been doing that was all supposed to be in the box, I am going to enter your name in for every time you watch the video, whether it's live or replay. You have to let me know you watch the replay. Every time you share the video, your name goes in. If someone asks to join the VIP group from your referral, your name goes in. And at the end of the 10 days, which will be this Wednesday, just a couple more days, I will do a drawing on, let's say, I'll do a drawing on Friday. It is in the Flagstaff. Okay, I'm lost. Flagstaff. What am I missing? Because I'm not relying on anything right now for my head. But you go in and I will add your name every time you do any of those things. You share it, you like it, you replay it, somebody joins the VIP group because you referred them, your name goes in. and I will draw a gift. What did I decide? Can you help me? Because I didn't write it down where I can see it. I'm doing several drawings, and you can win more than once. And you can pick from the projects I've done. And I'm even going to give up my little bee here that I'm falling in love with. So you want to do that. You want to be sure that you've shared it, you've liked it, you've got people who want to join, whatever. You've got several options, but your name will go in way more than once. And then you can pick. So I am going to do t-shirts, but I'm not going to do them live because I'm sorry, I'm doing the t-shirts for me, and I don't want y'all to pick from the t-shirts. That sounds really horrible, but I tell you what, I will do a video of the t-shirts, and you can watch that video when I post it later, and if you like it and you want a t-shirt, I can do a t-shirt for you. You tell me what size, or I'll come to you and we'll do a t-shirt together that you can keep. Except for V. I can't get to North Dakota, honey. All right. I kind of like it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to do some cleanup. My E's all messed up. I think I put my hand in it. Ah, sure did. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and fix that real quick. But what do you think? All right, so I don't, oh, there we go. All right, so I love these little makeup Q-tips. Oh, it's snowing in Flagstaff. Glenda, I caught up. I know what you're talking about. Yes, ma'am, it is. And V is in North Dakota, and she might not be getting any. I saw that on Facebook, though, with the Flagstaff. It was crazy. All right. Let me get real close. I know, V. Honey, that's just the reason you can come home, though, right? But I have a solution for you. Get your sister-in-laws, get your friends, whatever you want to do. We'll do a Facebook Live party. We can do that. Oh, there's a little bit of a run. That has got to be from when I dropped it because I forgot to tape the sides. Okay, I have got to say, this has been way better. I feel better about my talents now. I have a friend that lives there. I like going through Flagstaff, but by golly, not when it's snowing. And they have all these warnings about bears. I'd like to see one. I'd like to see one while I'm in my truck and they are in the trees, not close to the road. All right, so let's turn this over. Much, much better. Oh my goodness, I still see a spot. Let's get the pointy end. Please tell me I didn't mess it up. I like it. I'm sorry if I do say so myself. There is a very famous truck stop type thing. It's called Little America there. Thank you, Patty. And Sarge always bragged about Little America. Absolutely loved it. We had to stop. I like it because it's kind of got this little Swiss Alp look to it. There's a few of them. Couple of them on I-80 as a matter of fact. And we do a lot of I-80. But they have no restaurant options. They don't, I mean, other than looking like a little Swiss village, I'm not that impressed. It must be a guy thing. I don't know. It's not any better than the Best Western that's right there at the Kentucky-Indiana line just outside Louisville. That looks like a little Swiss village. And it's a whole lot less expensive. Thank you. You saw a deer and a moose there. I haven't seen a moose yet. I'm dying to. All right. Let me get these over here and see if I can show them without messing them up. Well, let's go this way. Maybe I can do that better. How's that? Look at the hearts. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mom. Oh, let's come down a little bit. There's just a little bit of glare. Thank you, Nikki. They both look great. Thank you, Penny. All right, I'm excited to go put these in the oven so that they will seal. And once they seal, I will post a photo in the comments section. Now, if you love it, please, please, please share my video. Invite your friends. Let me add you into the drawing that I'm going to go ahead and do Friday. That way, it gives you a little bit more time to share, catch a replay if you're not there with me on Wednesday. I just want to be sure here. This way you don't have to look at my hands, and I am a hot mess. I swear it's been a long day. Anyway, so this way you can get entered in and not lose out on Wednesday, because I don't know what time Wednesday. Tomorrow morning, I'd like to do coffee chalk time. I'm not going to swear to it. It seems to be better for everybody if I do an evening live. So I'm not going anywhere, don't have to drive. If the truck comes out of the shop tomorrow, then great. We still won't be going anywhere. I doubt it. They didn't have the parts today. The shop closed at 5. They don't open until 8. I'm just really hoping they don't call us and say, hey, we can't get the parts, you gotta take it someplace else, because it will be the 3rd shop since we've been here. So, I will go ahead and say we'll do a live tomorrow night. I think I'm sitting here looking at my clock. Oh, Glenda, I'll tell you. I've got it on the information sheet. But I'll go ahead and tell you what I'm going to cook it at. Let's say tomorrow night we will go ahead and meet again at 6. That seemed to work real well. So when I put these in the oven, I'm going to put them in a cold oven. I'm going to set the oven to 350 degrees. Then I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes. When the timer goes off, I'm going to turn the oven off and let it cool down all the way with these still inside. So once they have cooled off inside the oven, then I'll pull them out and they'll be sealed. I don't have to spray them. I have polyurethane spray. I could do that. I'm not going to. I'm going to cure these like a kiln would do. And then I'll post the photo. What's wrong with my box? Oh, Glenda, my box had an exhaust leak that we've had a problem with, and it's gotten worse. And it had an air leak that we were trying to put everything off till the end of the month when we were supposed to come home. Well, we got to Dallas on Saturday. Was it Saturday or Friday? It was Friday. We got to Dallas on Friday. And they didn't have a load for us, so Carl decided he'd crawl up underneath the truck with one of the guys at the shop there at the terminal, and they would try to figure out what's going on with the exhaust. Yeah, there is a huge crack. I say it's a 1/4 inch. It's really not that big because we'd be in serious trouble if it was, but it's too big to ignore. So we called a shop, took it to a shop Saturday morning. Great opportunity. That's what put me at that vendor fair in Boonesville that I didn't expect to do. So we get to the shop, we take it. Before lunchtime, he tells me they're not going to be able to do anything with the truck. They can't get the parts. And he didn't want it sitting at that shop all weekend. Come to find out, when we picked it up Saturday night, the girl never even wrote a ticket. And she told us that Kenworth, because it's a Kenworth, the Kenworth wasn't even open. That was a huge lie. Both the Kenworth in Fort Worth and the Kenworth in Dallas are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we got the truck, we took it to a new shop this morning. They were supposed to get the parts today, didn't do it. They're hoping they'll have them midday tomorrow if Kenworth has the parts to send to them. I'm thinking about calling Kenworth myself. So we're here. I can't chalk in the box. I can't get the box going down the road. We could drive it. It's a safety hazard. It's a health hazard. It could blow up on me going down the road. That's a little dramatic, but that's it. So this is where we're at. And even if we're home all week, I still have to come home in another week. So in another 2 weeks. So that's why I'm here. But I can at least do these and put them in the oven and then show you guys how well it works and tell you my, yeah, do it, no, don't do it, whatever I find out. So I will see everybody here tomorrow at 6, and I don't know what I'll do. I'll figure it out, because I always figure it out usually, honestly, most of the time I figure it out about 45 minutes before I go live. There are times I'm so excited and I'm like, I have to do this, and I can't wait for the live because I want to get that done. So I really want to do my window with my Santa Claus. Let me show you my window. I'm going to turn you around. Holy cow, I'm on 10%, but there's my window. You see it? There's 2 of them. We're going to do the smaller window tomorrow. I just decided we're going to do Santa and the window. So you have to come back, share it, show everybody. Love you guys. Good night.